My name is Paul Fletcher. I'm a professor of ancient religions at the University of Wyoming.
My name is Christy Hansen. I'm a professor at the University of Wyoming in agricultural economics, and I focus mostly on water resource economics and management.
I would say that my wow moment was at the Bardo Museum. I am a Roman period archaeologist, and all of those mosaics were just fantastic. I've excavated several mosaics in my life, and they preserve well and they look marvelous. I also thought that the Kaiwan Mosque was wonderful. It made a big impression on me.
So unfortunately, I did not meet with any farmers while we were here, but I did meet many teachers and researchers at several institutes, and I was struck by how interested they are and dedicated to the idea of finding new crops and new ways to grow crops that are adapted to dry weather and water scarcity.
Oh, it has to be the Colosseum. You know, I've been to Rome, I've seen the Colosseum in Rome. Theoretically, it's bigger, but it's made out of brick. This one is made out of stone, and it just is impressive.
For me, one of the similarities between Wyoming and Tunisia is the competition for water between agriculture and cities and industry. This is a problem that we share, and it has been really interesting to think about solutions with the researchers here. I think that a good next step for collaboration between the universities here in Tunisia and the University of Wyoming would be student exchange. We have the opportunity for students from Tunisia to come study at the University of Wyoming, and that would give us time to think about research ideas.
I think what I got out of it was a conversations about partnerships, about things that we could do together. So I visited the National Archives, and we had a conversation not just about Tunisia's historical documents and materials, but we had an interesting conversation about possibly cooperating to preserve Tunisian films from the 30s, the 40s, and the 1950s.
I expected the olive trees, and I expected the sandy soil next to the Mediterranean Sea. This is a beautiful country. But I did not expect to see in the mountains territory that looks like Wyoming. I felt very much at home in the mountains because it's somewhat like Wyoming.
I can see a certain amount of real exciting, again, partnerships, perhaps with the National Heritage Institute. And I think sharing them in different ways, whether it's online or through visits or better presentation for visitors to Tunisia, I think we could really do some interesting things there.